What's a subtle cue you watch for in group members that indicates there might be some deeper issues?
I watch for incongruities between what they're saying and what their body language is saying. If a guy is saying yes, but he's shaking his head no, I watch for that. Like, yeah, it was the best vacation I ever had. You sure about
Hmm.
that? Your body disagrees, it's tattling on you. Some part of you doesn't believe that, and it's strong enough to shake your head while you're talking. They almost always get a little shell shocked because people don't get corrected like that on those kinds of things very often. They don't get called out like that, and it can be jarring. So the body language shifts, either like you mentioned, like a leaning in or a leaning out, or a sudden arm crossing and leg crossing too, an arm and a leg cross over at the same time. That's like a wall. He just threw up a wall. He does not want to engage with whatever just came up. He wants to block himself from it. And so there's likely something there. Sometimes he's just like uncomfortable and wanted to shift positions. Sometimes it just is what it is. Sometimes a cigar is a cigar, but other times there's meaning to it. Another big one is I watch for what the man isn't saying, because pretty much everybody has an area of pain that is very practiced at not bringing up in conversation with other people, even men that have been in group for a long time. And it usually shows up in terms of like, what don't I know about this guy? I know where he lives. I know that he has a job. I know he talks about his parents and his family all the time, but I never hear a boo about his girlfriend. I know he has one, but nothing ever comes up. Then I ask about it, and it's quiet, or it's slow, or it's a dismissive, generic statement. I watch for those things. What isn't he talking about? Another version of it too is the false start to a sentence, where a guy's like, "Tell me about your week," and he'll say, "Oh, well, this and this happened, and then I went there, and then my girlfriend, well, yeah, and then my parents and I did this." Well, no, go back there. Your girlfriend, she what? What happened there? This is you almost saying something and then not saying it. That's the kind of stuff that usually is tied to something really deep. So men will try to avoid it. And if they stumble into it, they try to run away from it quickly and hope no one noticed. And part of what we do in squad is pointing that stuff out and drawing attention to it, because we have that unique container to be able to bring it up and then hold each other through it and pause if we need to pause, stop if we need to stop, come back to it in a week or two if we need to. It's a unique thing that we can do for each other. It's help each other lean into those spots that are not always obvious even to ourselves, because we get so practiced at not going there.